Right now at 10, 6 years after Tony Robinson's death, family and friends are gathering to remember him and make a renewed push to reopen the case. And the Senate has passed President Biden's relief package. This as another stimulus payment could be headed your way. Plus, why dozens of people are suing Wauwatosa following the protests in October.
This is News 3 Now at 10.
Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 10. I'm Amanda Quintana. 6 years ago today, 19-year-old Tony Robinson was shot and killed by Madison police officer Matthew Kenny. It happened during a check person call on Williamson Street. Adam Duxter joins us now from downtown Madison, where a group has gathered to remember Robinson today and push MPD to reopen the case. Adam?
Yeah, all that's left here at the Capitol Square, just at the top of State Street, is the flowers and the candles that were brought to remember Tony Robinson tonight. A group of family and friends starting at the home on in East Madison on Willie Street, where he was shot and killed 6 years ago today, and eventually marching from Madison's east side up East Wash to right here at the Capitol Square. And again, the message of today was not only remembering Tony Robinson, but also, again, that renewed push to try and push Dane County District Attorney Ishmael Ozan to reopen a case and an investigation against MPD officer Matthew Kenny. And those in attendance today say they've gone back and looked at the information from that time and say they found details they feel that warrant the case being reopened. And earlier today, we spoke with some of the people who knew Tony Robinson best, who reflect on the emotions of today.
It makes me feel happy, but, at the same time, nothing's gotten done. Matt Kenny's still on the streets, and I hate saying his name, but he's killed 2 people now, and he's still a Madison police officer. What does that say about this community? It's a slap in my face. It's a slap in this community's face. That man is still an officer, and he's killed 2 people. 18 seconds? That's a coward to me.
And as friends and family of Tony Robinson are reintroducing this push to bring forth another investigation against that MPD officer, we have contacted both MPD and Dane County District Attorney Ishmael Ozan to see if they would comment on even the possibility, and both have declined comment as of this point. But as of tonight, much of the focus is forward thinking with the possibility of reintroducing and reopening this case. They say they're raising money for a possible attorney to represent them, and that they won't stop until they get the justice they want.
All right. Thank you so much, Adam. Another group protested downtown today as parents are demanding more information regarding hidden cameras found at Madison East High School. Adam Duxter was there this afternoon and explains why they say it's the latest in a line of decisions ignoring the needs of students with disabilities.
We want answers, not excuses!
Nearly 50 joined forces this afternoon to make their feeling about a hidden camera situation at Madison East known.
We really want to use our voices. We want to say we're mad, but we want to say we need change too. Like, we're mad and we get to be mad because this is big and it hurts.
Anna Hauser's 15-year-old son is just one of the students who used an area under surveillance for bathroom needs each day.
He can't consent to having a video camera on him. Nobody knew that was there. It was being, not being disclosed. And that's hurting people. So we're past just oppression at this point. Now people are getting hurt.
2 weeks ago, MPD says the cameras, which were supposedly used for weeks without top district officials' knowledge, and the efforts of catching a nighttime janitor sleeping on the job, did not constitute a crime. Hauser disagrees.
I'm absolutely baffled. Like, SVU came in and said there wasn't a crime committed, and I'm like, you videotaped students without students with disabilities without their knowledge where they have their toileting needs met. How is that not illegal?
That's why she and other parents of children with disabilities
We need to have a conversation that
are asking for more information and ultimately more training to make sure something like this never happens again.
Our kids have been battling for years. We've been battling for our kids. We advocate for them. We ask questions. We send emails. We attend meetings. We do all the right channels, and now we're at a place where, our kids are getting hurt.
In Madison, Adam Duxter, News 3 Now.
MMSD Superintendent Carlton Jenkins says an investigation showed that the cameras were pointed in a way where they weren't focused on students. An outside investigation is still ongoing. It was another clear and sunny day across southern Wisconsin, but we could see some spring-like weather coming up next week. Let's get a look at your first warned weather with meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky. Hey, Austin.
Hello. You know, we might not have to wait too long to actually see those warmer temperatures moving through. 50s and even 60s to start out this next work week. So it's looking really good on that front. Even tomorrow, we're going to end up reaching the mid to upper 40s. Not bad at all. But right now, it is 25 degrees in Madison. Those temperatures will continue to fall. As you mentioned, we saw bright sunny skies today, but with clear conditions tonight. All of the warmth that we got here for today, for the most part, a lot of that's just going to end up exiting in the overnight hours thanks to the clear skies. So the temperatures continue to fall by the time we reach tomorrow morning. We're looking at even mid to upper teens for most of our communities. So it is going to get pretty chilly to start out our Sunday morning. If you have to travel somewhere early tomorrow morning, make sure you grab that extra layer. You may end up needing it. But the snow depth also continues to drop and drop. Once we really see this evening out to zero across the entire state, that's going to allow a lot of those really warmer temperatures to end up moving through. But currently, though, we're still going to end up bringing the mild conditions for the beginning of this next week, even towards the middle of this next week. But overall here, for tonight, a low of 18 degrees, mostly clear and cold. Light and variable winds, though, that's going to pick up tomorrow. We're expecting that to pick up to around 10 to 20 miles per hour for our Sunday.
All right. Thank you so much, Austin. After a grueling marathon voting process known as a vote-a-rama that lasted some 25 hours, the Senate has approved President Biden's $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief package, but with changes, most notably on unemployment benefits. Michael George reports from New York.
49, the bill as amended is passed.
Lawmakers stood for a round of applause after the Senate passed President Biden's nearly $2 trillion COVID relief plan in a marathon session.
Today, I can say we've taken one more giant step forward in delivering on that promise that help was on the way. For over a year, the American people were told they were on their own. We've seen how hard that has been on so many Americans.
President Biden says he's not given up on Republican support, even though all GOP senators voted against the measure.
That's stuffed with non-COVID related spending that even top liberal economists say is wrong for the recovery.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer expects the American Rescue Plan, which includes stimulus payments of $1,400 for Americans making $75,000 or less, to pass the House in its current form.
Nobody said passing one of the largest, perhaps the most significant bill to help the poor and working people in decades was going to be easy, particularly with 50 votes. But it is done.
The legislation also extends enhanced unemployment benefits of $300 a week through early September. And there's money for schools, small businesses, state and local governments, coronavirus vaccines, and fighting child poverty. Lawmakers agreed to remove a $15 minimum wage hike provision. And after a standoff among Democrats Friday, efforts to raise temporary jobless benefits to $400 were dropped. Michael George, CBS News.
Wisconsin senators are reacting to the Senate's passing of President Biden's COVID relief bill. Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin says, quote, "The American Rescue Plan is the support Wisconsin needs right now to help us get past this public health crisis and move our economy forward." While Republican Senator Ron Johnson disagrees with the passing of the bill, saying this is not COVID relief, it's a massive debt burden that further mortgages our children's future. "I support helping people truly affected by the pandemic, but we should have targeted the unspent $1 trillion from previous bills first." Nearly another 40,000 doses of a COVID vaccine were administered in Wisconsin in just the last 24 hours. Another low day of cases, as well as just over 200 people tested positive for the virus. DHS data shows nearly 1,052,000 Wisconsinites have received at least one dose of the vaccine, while nearly 559,000, or 10.2% of Wisconsinites, have received both doses. A bright note in the war against COVID, nearly 90 million Americans have received at least one dose of the vaccine. The current average of 2 million shots per day is triple the rate seen at the beginning of the year. South Carolina's governor now is the latest to announce mask mandate rollbacks. This is a new CDC study of counties that allowed indoor dining found masks led to fewer infections and deaths. COVID-19 infections are down across the country, but so is testing.
Testing continues to decline, and we will not know whether or not cases are starting to increase.
California Governor Gavin Newsom announced stadiums and theme parks, including Disneyland, can reopen with limited capacity beginning on April 1st. A group of Wisconsinites know empty stomachs won't change the world, but it will draw attention to the problems that they're trying to fix. The group, called the Wisconsin 7, are fasting for 22 days so current and future generations have a safe world to live in. They want to see real action in this year's state budget, including increasing energy efficiency, funding renewable energy and green jobs, protection from climate change inequity, and supporting farmers.
Climate change is an issue that impacts everybody, and the fact that you all are fasting for climate justice speaks to the larger issue of our planet that is literally being starved right now.
Governor Tony Evers included some of the group's demands in his budget proposal last month. The rush is on to find a liver for a Wisconsin baby. Lydia Pennenberg is a newborn from Greenleaf who's less than a month old and is in dire need of a transplant. The ideal candidate would be 18 to 40 years old, type A or O blood, and weighing 80 pounds or less because Lydia is so small.
Liver is a very unique organ because of its ability to regenerate. And so each segment or portion of the liver has its own blood supply. And so we are able to take that from an adult, but we have to find a very small portion. And so the smaller the person, the smaller the segment to donate to the baby.
We know it's not going to be easy, but we know there's a great fighting chance, and there's a lot of people out there that want to make a difference. And I can't think of any better difference that you can make than saving a baby's life.
People who may meet the criteria to be a potential donor should register online in order to be screened. Officials say signing up online is the most efficient and quickest way to try to help Lydia. 50 people are suing a Wisconsin city over the way it handled protests last fall after authorities announced that a police officer would face no charges for the fatal shooting of a black teenager. The Milwaukee County District Attorney had announced in October that Wauwatosa police officer Joseph Mensah would face no criminal charges in the February 2020 shooting death of 17-year-old Alvin Cole outside of a mall. The lawsuit was filed on Saturday against the city of Wauwatosa, its police chief, and mayor. It claims that an emergency order for a curfew was unlawful and violated the constitutional rights of protesters. Mayor Dennis McBride says the lawsuit has no merit. There's more to come on News 3 Now at 10. Up next, an investigation is underway at Bowling Green State University as a student is on life support following what his family is calling a hazing incident.
The iconic Chula Vista Resort, Wisconsin's most complete resort experience. 80,000 square feet of indoor water park fun. Loads of other fun kids love. Hundreds of completely renovated rooms. Take a break at the iconic Chula Vista Resort.
You may not know them. The coffee shop owner who knows your order. The couple who saves your seats. The family down the street who greets you with a smile. They've been there for you. Now you can be there for them. Donate today and help our friends and neighbors keep their power on.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
Step 1, build a new breed. Make it an SUV. Send it off-road. Send it to Baja. Then evolve, enhance, expand. Make it capable, smart, human. And then make more. Because the only way to predict the future is to build it. And the only way to build it is Ford Proud. Choose FlexBuy and get a 2020 Escape with 0% financing for 66 months. Plus $3,500 cash back. Only at your local Ford dealer.
At US Cellular, we believe everyone deserves 5G. So we're building our powerful 5G network for the millions of Americans who live outside of New York and LA, like teachers in Madison and small business owners in Rockford. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge for everyone, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
The iconic Chula Vista Resort, Wisconsin's most complete resort experience. 80,000 square feet of indoor water park fun. Loads of other fun kids love. Hundreds of completely renovated rooms. Take a break at the iconic Chula Vista Resort.
Sunday, a local artist is on a mission to draw local residents from all different walks of life. We take a look at the passion behind her drawings. And Hattie will be tracking all of this warm weather this weekend. Join us Sunday morning at 6:30.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
An alleged hazing incident involving alcohol consumption is being investigated at Bowling Green State University. The incident allegedly occurred at Pi Kappa Alpha, known as Pike, off-campus event on Thursday. An attorney speaking on behalf of the family of BGSU sophomore Stone Foltz says that the student is being kept alive while they work with doctors to donate his organs in the wake of an alleged alcohol-fueled fraternity hazing incident. A BGSU student who says his roommate is pledging Pike says conversations he had with his roommate made him scared for their life.
We have to drink a handle of any alcohol that our big gives us. We have to finish the whole thing by ourselves within the time that we are there before we leave. It's crazy to me that they can allow this kind of like deathly and neglectful drinking to go on. I think it's incredible to me that they try to hide themselves behind this organization.
The fraternity has been placed on interim suspension as law enforcement officials look into the situation. A task force is recommending changes to better secure the U.S. Capitol and to improve the response time for backup forces. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi asked retired Army Lieutenant General Russell Honore to head up that panel after the January 6th riot. In a new report, the group recommends both mobile and retractable fencing around the Capitol. As for backup, the task force recommends having extra Capitol police officers on hand when Congress is in session. Let's get a look at your first warm weather now. We have one day that we could see 60 degrees next week, right, Austin?
I'm absolutely loving that idea. Yeah, we have 60 degrees in the forecast. Even the surrounding days are still going to reach the upper 50s. So the mild temperatures not too far away at all. It's actually been decently mild over this last week or so as well. A live look at downtown Madison. It looks pretty gorgeous out there. And we're going to see mostly clear skies tonight, but that will bring down the temperatures. What we're not going to see tonight, strong wind speeds. Winds are going to remain very calm, light and variable here for tonight. But what this means for us, though, is although the temperatures are going to sharply drop, the wind chills aren't going to follow suit. The wind chills are likely going to match our actual temperatures here for most of tonight. And speaking of, this is what it actually is outside, and for most of us, this is what it feels like as well. 25 degrees in Madison currently. Still some communities holding on to those 30s. 33 in Monroe, 36 degrees currently in Mineral Point. But moving along to the future, 6 to 10 day temperature outlook does show a cold pool of air here to the western part of the United States, and that is going to head in our direction. So do keep that in mind. The 8 to 14 day temperature outlook does show most of the lower 48 here, and it does also show that most of us are going to see slightly cooler than average temperatures. So that's one thing to watch out for, but that's still a ways away. We're going to really crank up the temps before we see that next cool down. So you take a look at the 10-day outlook, and this is going to show those temperatures greatly increasing before we see some rain showers showers, possibly even a thunderstorm, and that's going to bring down the temperatures there for the following week afterwards. Notice the following Monday and Tuesday, highs only reach the 30s, and our average high temperature right now is 38, but that's going to continue to rise. 8 to 14-day precipitation outlook. This also is a little bit misleading because it shows that we're going to stay a little bit drier than average, but that's the 8 to 14-day precipitation outlook, rather. We have some rain showers on the way before we actually get there. Not going to happen tonight, not going to happen tomorrow as well, as partly sunny skies will end up sticking overhead. But what we're looking at is early Wednesday morning. That's whenever we're going to start to see those showers developing and moving through, possibly for some of us late Tuesday night. And then those off and on showers will continue throughout most of the day, even with a chance for an isolated thunderstorm. And then most of that's also going to wrap up by the time we do reach Thursday morning. By Thursday afternoon, there's even a good potential that we could end up seeing a little bit of some sunshine returning. But the 7-day forecast, again, big warm up, rain showers and a thunderstorm, and then we cool things right back down. The last few days of this 10-day forecast shows those chilly temperatures with rain and even some lighter snow showers possible to even mix in there. High temperatures only in the 30s, but we still have that big warm up to get through first. So enjoy those days here at the beginning of this next work week.
Oh, I'll definitely enjoy it. I've been very excited for this 60-degree day coming up. Thank you so much, Austin. And coming up in sports, the celebration is on for the Badgers, how Wisconsin came from behind to beat Michigan State and clinch the Big Ten regular season title. Saxon next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
That's not bacon. It's sausage.
Whoa.
Behold, Johnsonville sausage strips. Sausage that looks and cooks like bacon. It's a meaty miracle. Find them in the bacon section, even though they're sausage.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wisconsin weather can be frustrating. Get the latest forecast, alerts, and detailed traffic reports from the News 3 Now team. Download the Channel 3000 Firstborn app, sponsored by Group Health Cooperative, and be prepared for anything headed our way.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
With great deals, get ready to turn your dreams into reality.
Right now, save big with a complimentary first month's lease payment on a new 2021 Camry. To learn more, visit Toyota.com.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
I wanted my hepatitis C gone.
I put off treating mine.
Epclusa treats all main types of chronic hep C. Whatever your type, Epclusa could be your kind of cure.
I just found out about mine.
I knew for years. Epclusa has a 98% overall cure rate.
I had no symptoms of hepatitis C.
Mine caused liver damage.
Epclusa is only one pill, once a day, taken with or without food for 12 weeks. Before starting Epclusa, your doctor will test if you have had hepatitis B, which may flare up and could cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have had hepatitis B, other liver or kidney problems, HIV or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take, including herbal supplements. Taking amiodarone with Epclusa may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Common side effects include headache and tiredness. Ask your doctor today if Epclusa is your kind of cure.
Wake up every morning with Chris Reese and his Plan Your Day forecast, designed to help you plan your day before you walk out the door. Plan Your Day with Chris, weekday mornings starting at 4:30 a.m. only on News 3 Now this morning.
These businesses have still been suffering greatly.
The struggle to keep the doors open and food on the tables.
We don't want a handout. We want to work.
Find out what local government is doing to help restaurants survive.
I just want to see more.
Monday on News 3 Now at 10.
In 2020, the Badger men's hockey team finished dead last in the Big Ten standings with just 7 conference wins. This year, they entered the regular season finale with 16, and if they get to 17, they'll claim their first regular season conference championship in 21 years. Not easy going from the worst team in the conference to the first place team in the conference. UW down 1-0 in the second to Michigan State, but not for long. Cole Caulfield rips a snipe into the back of the net to tie the game up at 1. Still tied in the third period, Dylan Holloway flips the puck to Caulfield, and it's game over. His 25th goal of the season puts Wisconsin up for good, and the Badgers claim the Big Ten title, their first regular season conference crown since 2000.
Winning's fun, so a lot of relief. You guys are going crazy in there. I think it's just all excitement. I mean, you work so hard with these guys on a very interesting year. Yeah, I just couldn't be more happy for the guys. The work has paid off so far. I mean, obviously the fun just starts now.
You're proud of them, and you let them know it. You kind of enjoy the celebration. They should enjoy it. I mean, we all should. This year has been one of those years that every day you face a new challenge.
It definitely was a great day for hockey. The Wisconsin women advanced to the WCHA Final Face-Off Championship game with a 5-3 win over Minnesota. They'll face Ohio State tomorrow for all the marbles. High school boys hoops, the Forest taking on Kimberly in the Division I state semifinals, and Max Weisbrod came to play today. The junior kisses it off the glass to give the Norskies an early lead. Weisbrod finished with a team-high 20, but Jackson Pawelski and the Papermakers were just too much to handle. He spins and wins for 2 of his 28. DeForest falls at state 63-42. Now Wauwatosa East would go on to beat Kimberly for the Division I title. Lake Mills facing Pewaukee in the Division II state semifinal. Elcats had a 1-point lead at halftime and were adding to it in the second half. Charlie Bender with the back cut and the bucket. Bender dropped in a game-high 21. The Pirates, though, amped up the D and turned turnovers into points. A.J. Hintz completes the dine and dash as Lake Mills' season comes to an end in the semifinals. 65-51 was the final. Pewaukee would go on to win the D2 championship. But, Amanda, a great day on the ice for the University of Wisconsin. The Badger men win the conference championship. Badger women trying to win the WCHA tournament. It's a great day to be a Badger.
Yeah, and it's great when both of the teams are doing well. This is a big celebration for Badger fans.
It rarely happens, too. So if you're a Badger fan, turn on the TV, watch some hockey, because they're playing really well right now.
And it's exciting. All right. Thanks so much, Zach. We'll be right back.
Oh, it's cold outside, but you can warm up your winter with a sweet deal from Madison Magazine. Get a 2-year subscription for only $19.95, and we'll send you a free limited edition Oak mug, a $5 gift card, and gourmet hot cocoa from Madison's own Infusion Chocolates. But hurry, this offer ends soon. Go to MadisonMagazine.com and enter OPE21 to receive this amazing deal today, only from Madison Magazine.
Step 1, build a new breed. Make it an SUV. Send it off-road. Send it to Baja. Then evolve, enhance, expand. Make it capable, smart, human. And then make more. Because the only way to predict the future is to build it. And the only way to build it is Ford Proud. Now get an adventure-ready 2021 Explorer for just $399 a month. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Maintenance fee, ATM fee. Can I hide in your Ford?
Sure, but the Fort fee is 10 cookies.
Need a place to hide from fees? With a BMO Harris Smart Advantage account, you can get cash with nearly as many fee-free ATMs in the U.S. as the 3 largest banks combined, and no monthly maintenance fee.
Huh, did you hear that? No monthly maintenance fee.
Fort fees are subject to the governing bodies of the Fort.
She did not learn that from me.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect. And right now, get a $200 bonus when you open a new BMO Harris Smart Advantage account.
Love lower than low prices? Then get more ways to save at Pick 'n Save, where you can find personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. All for prices that are lower than low. on food that's fresher than fresh. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
At American Family Insurance, we've always protected more than what you drive. We've protected and supported the dreams that drive you. Right now, that means extending our 10% savings on auto premium for all current and new auto customers through March, so you can get a little closer to your dream. Whether your dream is discovering new roads and new limits, or supporting that dream. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Bad sleep, one night on the road, and we already need a chiropractor.
You know, RV sleep doesn't have to be bad sleep. With Denver Mattresses RV lineup. Made in the USA with 3 levels of comfort, these mattresses are designed to fit your RV sleeping space. Choose in-store pickup or have it delivered, wherever you happen to be. And rest easy, knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. Get superior rest and comfort on the road, only at Denver Mattress.
Join me in the 608 weekdays on News 3 Now this morning.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
In the past year, many people in the Madison area have spent a lot of time at home with their families, taking time to discover and find new things to do. And now they're showcasing their ideas to the rest of the area. Check this one out. John Prazik created this smart garbage can. He made software and uses a camera to guide the trash can. Siri, Alexa, or other digital personal assistants can be used to schedule the trash takeout, and you can find more inventions and hobbies people in our area designed at mononaterrace.com/Madison Makes Event. That is pretty cool, taking out the trash for you, but it'll be pretty nice outside. You might enjoy going outside just to take out the trash.
I think you will enjoy going outside to take out the trash. I mean, the things people can come up with, it's never ending. I love to see all the new innovations that people are making, even in their own homes. But right now, we are going to see a high tomorrow of around 47 degrees, partly sunny skies, but also it's going to be pretty breezy from the south at around 10 to 20 miles per hour. 7-day forecast looking pretty decent over the next few days. Then we bring back those rain showers, especially for Wednesday with a high of 59. Tuesday's high even reaching 60.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.